They had to suspend freedom of speech for the Rainbow Gang because we are under a global African depopulation agenda.
Oh my God! Le poteau!
Nigga, is that crazy, man?
Out of the LGBTQ community doesn't know the baby's history. He's a wild guy. He once shot a and killed him in Walmart. Oh, this is true. Google it. The baby shot and killed a in Walmart in North Carolina. Nothing bad happened to his career. Do you see where I'm going with this? In our country, you can shoot and kill a but you better not hurt a gay person's feelings.
Shout out to Dave Chappelle. Shout out to Dave Chappelle. I salute my brother for being unapologetically African on your most recent Netflix stand-up, The Closing. You said what needed to be said. I agreed with 99% of the sentiment that you articulated. And you did it in a way in which it would receive the lowest amount of Rainbow Gang pushback possible. You did it in such an artistic, comedic fashion that it would earn you the lowest amount of Rainbow Gang pushback possible. But what I love most about you, my brother David Chappelle, what I love most about you, my brother David Chappelle, is when they asked you, what did you think about the backlash? You said you didn't care. That's what I'm talking about. That right there is being unapologetically African. And I love when you said you done already left 50 million on the table. In so many words, our brother said, I done already left 50 million on the table. What they going to do to me now? What they going to do to me now? You said exactly what needed to be said. You can kill an American African and nobody pauses for a second. You can kill an American African and nobody pauses for a second. But if you make the Rainbow Gang upset in any way, shape, form, or fashion, you can have your life destroyed. I thought the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution gave us freedom of speech. I thought the First Amendment of the United States Constitution gave us freedom of speech. But I understand. I understand. I understand. They had to suspend freedom of speech for the Rainbow Gang because we are under a global African depopulation agenda. I understand. They had to suspend freedom of speech for the Rainbow Gang because we are under a global African depopulation agenda. I understand. I understand. Every entertainer in America, athlete, rapper, dancer, singer, every black celebrity in this country who is a millionaire, should be required to donate a certain amount of money to the HBCUs every single year. I told y'all before, and I'm going to say it again. I told you all before, and I'm going to say it again. We need a black tax. We need a black tax. If we had a black tax, the HBCUs would not be going through this. If we had a black tax, the HBCUs would not be going through this, brothers and sisters. Hit the Cash App for the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. Hit the Cash App for the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. Hit the $ FDMG School. Hit the $ FDMG School, brothers and sisters. Hit the $ FDMG School. Hit the paypal.me/FDMG Academy. Hit the paypal.me/FDMG Academy. You mean to tell me We got HBCUs that are struggling with staying open, and we got rapper coons. We got rapper coons spending $50,000 at a white-owned bar to show off in front of white people. Let me say this again. We got HBCUs in danger of being closed down, and we got hip-hop coons spending $50,000 a night in a white-owned bar showing off for snow bunnies. Brothers and sisters, I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it again. Until you have a psychological revolution, there will be no other one. I am the general. I am the 50-star general of the psychological army to liberate global African consciousness. I am the 50-star general of the psychological army to liberate global African consciousness. I am the 50-star general of the psychological army to liberate global African consciousness.
This is my opinion on the whole Dave Chappelle situation. Is he not a comedian? He can't make jokes? I do understand that the times that we're living in, everybody's sensitive. But how many jokes did you hear about different communities, different religions? He's a comedian. He didn't say, hey, I want these people killed or this, that. Either you agree with him or you don't. He lost 50 million. You heard his response. If this is what it feels like to be canceled, I love it. I'm a big Dave Chappelle fan. But even I thought it was unnecessary. Because in his last special, he already made jokes towards that community. The alphabet people. He even got awards. He should have just stopped there. Flawless victory. You know Mortal Kombat. Finish him. He didn't have to. He could have just stopped there. But either way, he's the GOAT.